I'm so sorry. Dream is a fraud. His entire career orchestrated every video, every challenge, every manhunt, every speedrun, everything from start to finish. It's an illusion. We must go to all lengths that we possibly can. He burned our village. Anyway, now past the jokes. I have a lot of videos. 6 months ago, no speedruns. Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, they're speedruns, but they're not like speedruns. They're not official. Okay, I'll clarify my verbiage because people like to nitpick everything. No official speedruns, okay? These are all me and my friends goofing around in Minecraft. You know, they're not something that is submitted to an official leaderboard or anything. So these videos that you see on my screen, out of all of these videos, from start to finish, I've uploaded 3 speedruns. That's 3 official speedruns. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that as of yesterday, all of the videos, all the speedruns I've uploaded on my channel were still verified. They were still on the speedrun.com website 2 days ago. Anyway, so basically on 1.16 on speedruns, which I mostly do for fun, I didn't even plan on submitting any time, but I was planning on getting a sub 25. They were under investigation, and it was about a week later, I think, after I streamed the runs. People were suspicious, and so they brought that to the mods' attention, and then the mods came and talked to me and asked me for some things, and I provided everything that I could at the time. The only thing that I wasn't able to provide was my mods. Basically, in Minecraft, there's a folder that's in your Minecraft that, regardless of what version you're on, it's the same folder, and it's the mods folder. And in the mods folder, obviously, let's say you use Optifine, which I don't even have on right now, or you use whatever. Now, I sped run 1.15 the day after my 1.16 run that was in question. So any mods that are 1.16 are incompatible with 1.15. And so in order to run 1.15, you would have to move the mods that you have out of your mods folder from 1.16 and move in 1.15 mods. And that's just how the game works. Anyway, so that was the only thing when the mods asked me for I wasn't able to provide. And I told them, they said, their quote from one of the moderators I talked to, which I actually showed on Twitter before, was that was fine. They said, it was a week after my run. They said, that's fine. Just give us a list of what was in it. So the mods asked me for a list of what mods I had in my mods folder. And I told them the only mods that I possibly had on my computer. I said I had potentially a chat mod that was made for my videos. I was very open about that. That was the day I was asked. I said that. I said that I had sodium, which I did, and that was very clear. And I said that I was running Fabric. And they asked about Fabric API, and I said, I don't know, I might have had Fabric API, I'm not sure, which is just an API to, I said if I had the chat mod, then I would have had Fabric API, and I do have Fabric API. But I said that I was pretty certain that I wasn't running it at the time. I was accused. I had people come to me. I had the whole speedrun community Discord spamming me, calling me cheater, calling me horrible names, calling me all these things. And I went mad. I got crazy. I sent clown emojis. I went full toxic stand mode, right? I did it. I take fault for that. I did. I said mean things. I said Geosquare, go back to the circus. I said a lot of stuff. And it was not very nice. Contrary to popular belief, I did investigate. I actually used a Java decompiler and decompiled every file on my computer that I could. Anyway, I feel like I'm just gonna watch this video because it's a good summary. Let me pull this up. Here we go. There's this video. Don't send hate. I disliked it. Okay, I did. Okay, to be fair, I do dislike the video, just to say. But okay, I'm just gonna watch the video. I'm gonna watch the video. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna react to it. Don't send any hate, please. Don't. It'll make me look bad, and it's not good. Please don't. I'm watching the video.
Dream finally admitted to cheating his 1.16 speedrun.
That
and
is
in a nearly 3,000 word apology, claimed that it was all just an accident.
That is true.
He modded
that is
the
true.
Game, accidentally left those mods on during his speedruns, and haven't
partially
heard
true.
This story before?
Partially true.
Yes, the story of Cotton, a hitless Hollow Knight player who accidentally used invincibility in his runs. Long story short, it's the same situation with Dream, but in this case, it's actually worse. Dream's apology begs us all to move on from the drama, and the
That's phrased in a bad way, to be fair. That's phrased in a negative way. I mean, this drama's been for 11 months, almost. Come on now. Come on. I feel like that's a very reasonable thing to be like, let's just, there's been so much drama involving it. Let's move on.
reality is that we have. It's been
Yeah,
6
you're right.
months.
Exactly.
So why is he in his bathtub at 4 a.m. bringing it up again? It's because earlier in the day, moderators rejected yet another run of his for cheating.
That is not true. That is very misinformative. So this run, you can even see on the screen right now what it says. It says rejected. Run has some questionable aspects and was performed by a known cheater. Okay. The mods yesterday confirmed in the Discord and said that no one, because that people shouldn't be saying that this run was rejected because it was confirmed as a cheated run. It wasn't confirmed as a cheated run. They removed it because it's a standard practice to remove any run that could potentially be cheated from somebody who had a run removed. And this happened around MCC time the other day. So this guy saying that is just misinformation because it's not true. The run was not removed because it was a cheated run. And this run, this run, and you watch my old runs, like this happened during a time when the category was unoptimized. This run is definitely the best run out of my runs before 1.16, but it's still, I completely lost my train of thought. What is wrong with me? Anyway, basically, that's incredibly misleading. It was not removed, and that I will admit that was part of the reason that I ended up making this guy. The only reason because I knew this was going to be brought up, and I thought, the main reason that I hadn't said anything about this for the last like 3 months, however long since I removed the response video, was because there was no big drama around it. Like people didn't like me because of it. People spammed me and hated on me because of it, and that's fine. Whatever, I can deal with that. But when this happened, I was like, all right. I mean, it's being brought up again. So I was like, I'll take this opportunity. I can bring it up because it's already being brought up again. And I got a message from somebody. I won't name who they are, but I got a message from somebody. It was a very nice message. And it made me want to say what I said. And it was somebody who had said before, called me manipulative and called me things before that upset me. And they messaged me and they apologized and said that they should never have said that and said that, I don't know, some things regarding it, and that, they didn't believe in what they had said before. And, that made me feel more inclined than I had at the time. Anyway, so those are the reasons, but that is just a complete like misleading lie, essentially saying this was rejected for cheating. It wasn't, and the mods have said in the Discord that's not why it was. I'm sure that they think it could have been. I'm sure there's plenty of people that think it could have been, because how are you going to trust somebody that whether accidentally or not used like a mod in any speedrun, even though it was a speedrun on Twitch. It wasn't something like with my YouTube speedrunning. So to me, it makes sense. And I said that in my paste bin. I said, yeah, that's cool. Like that makes sense. And actually, as of yesterday, I myself removed all my runs. So no more drama regardless. But I personally, this run as well, I just deleted them off my profile. I don't care. I'm not going to submit any more runs. I don't care. I'm moving on. And if somebody doesn't want to move on, they don't want to move on. Who the fuck cares? Anyway, I'm watching this now.
His 1.15 world record speedrun. Gotta say, it's some really interesting timing for him to suddenly become apologetic about the situation.
I mean, I've been apologetic about the situation since like January.
Let's talk about the apology. Dream starts
Let's
off
do it.
by explaining how he hired a developer to write a mod for his patch 1.16 challenge videos. And
Yes.
Dream says it was for convenience.
No. So again, I feel like he's just like selectively highlighting things and reading them. So in this previous screenshot that we will go back to, we had just hired a developer to help with coding mods for videos. Now, this is coding mods plural. Now I'm talking about like actual mods, like, I don't know, as an example, maybe Sapnap's video, mobs being giant, or Anfrost's video, mobs being tiny, so on. That's unrelated to a mod or a mod related to drop rates or anything. Those are mods. Yes, I'm going to go and hire a mod and hire a mod developer. Be like, hey, can you code me cheats for this speedrun? That'd be the best idea ever.
Says it was for convenience.
So that's misleading because that's not at all what happened. But
didn't want to waste so much time acquiring the ender pearls needed to beat the game.
So in our challenge videos, this is something that we said before on live streams about Enderman, is since like, I don't even know how long. It's been basically since the beginning of time. Like since we started doing challenge videos, we've had a plugin that makes Enderman drop pearls more likely and Enderman spawn more likely because of how Minecraft works, and it sucks. And like in older versions of Minecraft, when you're just farming pearls, unless you're just doing like OP strategies where you tower up in the million blocks in the sky, pearls are very hard to obtain. And so for challenge videos where we're just playing for fun, obviously that's how that makes sense.
In his own words, he used this mod in his challenge videos for the exact
Not a mod, a
same
plugin.
reason why someone would use it to cheat a speedrun.
I feel like it's like he just said something that's like, he just said like, water is water. Like, yes, obviously my videos, I beat the game in my videos. Obviously anything I would do in my videos is with the intention of making the video either more entertaining or better. And in that case, for challenge videos, it'd be making it so it's more likely that we beat the game.
To save time, Dream claims that this mod was used accidentally in his speedruns.
No.
And it follows
that is
from his
just
behavior
false.
that
That's
he
just
also
false.
never noticed that this mod was being used.
Okay. So I'm gonna, this is like the sentiment that most people have and are saying, like, yes, if that was the case, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense. In this case, it's what I explained in the document that everybody that has made a video on this clickbaiting Dream said he cheated has chosen to either intentionally or unintentionally miss out, is that I've never ever in any of my videos used a mod that increased pearl rates or increased blaze rod rates. And as a developer, plugins and mods are completely different. If you tried to use a plugin as a mod, they don't work. You can't have a plugin that would work as a mod ever. So a plugin that increases pearl rates that we've had since the beginning of time is not similar at all to a mod that increases pearl rates that I had no idea existed. This is the timeline of events. All right. Here, I'll draw a timeline. Okay, that's pretty small. Let's up this. Still zoom in. Okay, here we go. Here's the timeline, okay? So we'll say, we'll just draw a line. BT, this is the beginning of time, okay? And this is 1.16 coming out, okay? Now from the beginning of time to 1.16 coming out, we had a plugin for challenge videos that increases pearl rates. Now, around, let's say like here or something, I started paying a developer to make mods for my YouTube channel because I don't know how to code mods. I only know how to code plugins. And so I hired a developer to make my videos cooler. So I'm able to do things like, let's say, Minecraft, but it's pitch black, or Minecraft, but we can only see one chunk, or other things that require a mod that would not be possible with the plugin. After this point, which is when they're hired and they're working on coding mods, I asked them, can they make a mod to improve our videos? And at no point in time in history did I ever say to make a mod that upped pearl rates or upped blazer rates or anything. I said make a mod that improves our videos. Now, I'll show you the difference. So right now I'm on no mod. You see my F3 menu? It's like big and bulky. You see all this stuff? There's like a million things. It's annoying. It's like hectic, whatever. If I go to the Nether, I'm on Fabric Loader, but I have no mod. Anyway, so you see all these particles? You see all this? All these particles, all this stuff, things that, that are in Minecraft. I'm gonna go ahead and switch Minecrafts real quick. I'll pull up Paint. Why not? All right. So as you can see, okay. All right, never mind. This says Dream not found. Okay, anyway, okay, that's part of the mod, but okay, that's actually not part of the mod. That's part of. Okay, I didn't do that. That's all I have to say. I didn't do that. Whatever. Anyway, as you can see on my F3 menu, look at my coordinates. You see the difference, right? Now, when I go to like load like a texture pack, I don't even care. I'm just switching. Look, there's fan art. There's fan art. It's incredible. It's amazing fan art. You can't do that in normal Minecraft. That's incredible. That's from a mod. Let me go to like my title screen. Okay, now I have the texture pack on. But look, Dream servers. Wow, it says Dream servers. When I go here, wow, there's the Dream SMP, there's recording servers, there's bits, there's shorts, there's thumbnails, there's drills. Holy cow. This is absolutely incredible. This is amazing. Anyway, the point is, I wanted an overall mod, and I wanted an overall mod to improve my videos. And there's things in it, like as an example, particles in the Nether reduced. And the reason for that is that particles in the Nether can make your bitrate really bad, and you would never even know they're there. But we do it because we're good at what we do, and we want to make good content. And so having things like that make the content better, that are never even mentioned, are things that are done all the time. It's like, as an example, the coordinates thing, somebody can go through and look for the earliest time it pops up in a video. I guarantee you it's right around the speedrunning thing. What, December, probably before then. The timeline of events is this. So we have the beginning of time, which is here. We have the developer being hired, which is here. And we have 1.16 release, which is here. Now, when 1.16 released, and again, I'll go into it more, but when 1.16 released, the developer who's been working on mods since, I don't know, many months before 1.16 was released, realized that in 1.16 there's piglin barders. And so he realized, oh, well, whenever their plugin that currently works on 1.14 can be better on 1.16, right? And so on 1.16 he worked on a plugin. Now again, say importantly, a plugin, not a mod. They are not compatible. They don't work. Now, I was not aware even of the plugin. Now, he also made a mod, and I'll explain why. In single player, it's different than in multiplayer, and we've done videos that have to be in single player. Them, having the foresight that they do, thought, oh, well, that'd be great. I can make a mod that does it as well. That way, even if they're doing it in single player, they still have the same effect, because that would be pretty annoying, right? They did it, and it was in an early rendition of this, whatever you call it, Dream Team mod, right? I was unaware of this. Now, this mod is something that I used frequently in all of my recordings, and I was testing frequently in all of my recordings, and all of my streams, and all of my practices, and everything. And this mod, I had no reason whatsoever to believe in any way that this would ever have any negative thing in it. How would he not realize? How would he never think? Just the first thing I would do is check my mods. Like, yeah, I did. And as a Java developer, I decompiled them with the Java decompiler to even look through the code and make sure. And there was nothing. But the problem is I was asked a week after my run. And in a week, a lot changes. By the time the week had passed, there was nothing. So I have nothing. I had no reason whatsoever in any way, shape, or form to believe in any way that I ever could have cheated. So there's that. Now I'm going to continue watching this video.
Speedrunners constantly fixate on the random elements of their game, particularly when the time losses or time saves are significant, and speedrunners play these games for thousands of hours. When your luck is 1 in 7.5 trillion and you're an experienced speedrunner, how can you claim to not notice that something's wrong?
So the thing is, and I'm saying this as somebody who doesn't understand math, but as far as I know, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but this number, 1 in 7.5 trillion, came to with binomial distribution, which is over a long period of time. And basically what it is if you have a higher percentage over a long period of time, then you can come to a conclusion it's unlucky. If you're always getting blaze rods, that's something that you notice. But if over time, over 6 days, you're just getting more pearls, like not that much more pearls. I mean, you're getting a decent amount more pearls, but you're not getting so much more that every time you're trading, you're getting pearls, because not every time you're trading, you're getting pearls, obviously. So it's not as noticeable as making out to be. Well, wouldn't you notice good luck? It's like, yeah, but okay, this is a screenshot of me. This was the day after my record on, not world record, but record on 1.16. And this is talking to a moderator before anything was brought up about luck in any way whatsoever. I said, I feel like my drop luck is average, My seed luck is pretty good. Chest, I don't know. It feels normal, but we were just talking. We were friends. And he was saying how one of the runners was like, just get it like raging on stream, reacting to me getting good luck with chests. Not with, it's something that I had 150,000 people watching me. And one person after a week tweeted something saying, oh, this seems kind of suspicious. You had higher luck. So if 150,000 people are supposed to have noticed it when I'm playing and I have no reason to believe that things are increased, when none of them did. Not a single one. Well, okay. One person. One of them did. And made a tweet about it. And that was what prompted the whole thing. That was my feeling at the time. I was like, I didn't even feel like I got too many more pearls. I was like, I got lucky on pearls. But the point is, it's over time. And if you go through and you watch the live streams, there was a lot of times I got pearls when I didn't need pearl. Like, it makes sense that I would not think that anything of it.
Let's permit
So again,
the
that
fact
point
that
is
it
just
is
whatever. It's
technically
annoying.
possible to accidentally play with cheated mods. But even if you did believe that, to not notice it over numerous streams, and then after being called out,
But
even entertain the possibility that the drop rates were modded when you'd been using a mod that does literally exactly that is not realistic. This
It is
also
realistic.
a mod that he personally hired someone
no,
to
this
make
is just
for
a
him.
lie. That's just a lie. That's just a lie. I didn't hire a developer to purposely, like, I didn't go to the developer or any developer and say, make a mod that has increased pearl drop rates or blaze rod rates. Like, no, I did not do that. I did not do that. That is not something that ever was done. And that's just ridiculous to me.
But he claims to not understand how it was affecting his game, and it was an accident that he used it in his run? That's not remotely believable.
How?
Dream comes
How?
across as attempting to muddy the waters and deflect blame to the modder for his own mistake.
Okay, I didn't name the modder. I didn't say it's the modder's fault. I didn't say anything at all. I just explained. Since when is explaining yourself being manipulative? Since when is explaining yourself deflecting blame? Since when is explaining a situation deflecting blame?
The moderators state, however, that...
So again, just to clarify this is way before anything was like, I was like being accused of cheating. At this point, me saying I provided everything that the mods asked for was true.
Dream then immediately contradicted himself, writing that he wasn't
I didn't-
able to provide them.
And I didn't contradict myself because I provided everything they asked for. They said, that's fine. Do you have this? And I said, yes. So I felt like it was like a substitute.
The moderators state, however, that Dream told them he deleted his mods folder in frustration.
Okay,
after
that is
hearing their
that that's true. But again, it's misleading because if you look at the mod conversation, again, it was a friendly conversation between mods, and this was later on, and this was after I had already been accused of cheating. And when I said that, it was in reference to the fact that I have a setup which I sent on Twitter before, which was a screenshot of all my folders. Again, because I constantly move mods around, I have like 10 folders, 1.15 mods, 1.14 mods, but they're all within the overarching mods folder. And so when I was being accused of cheating by everybody in the speedrun Discord and everybody on Twitter that, you know, wasn't a fan of mine, and I had no idea what was going on, I deleted my speedruns mods folder because I didn't plan on speedrunning at all anymore. And this was after the mods had already asked me for everything that they could have.
accusation.
Anyway.
How does it make sense that he deleted one of the few things that could support his innocence out of a situation that
I
he
mean, like I said, it's not.
only apology
I wasn't thinking at the time.
his victim?
I mean, I will say as well that my mindset at the beginning, as you know, assuming that I'm innocent, which I had no reason at all to doubt that I was oh, you know, the mods are competent. The mods will work it out, and we'll figure out, you know, and we'll just be able to shut people down and say, no, you're an idiot. You know, Dream didn't cheat. I have no reason to be like, oh, I need to like make a backup of my computer and store. I wasn't thinking, oh, the mods genuinely like think that I cheated or whatever. They're just doing their job, and that was my mindset.
Despite claiming to regret the situation, Dream took numerous jabs at and deflected blame to the moderators. Dream stated that rejecting his 1.15 run after 11 months was dumb, but he also says it was understandable.
So what's? I mean, I feel like at this point I don't even understand half the criticism. Like, I took a jab. That's not a jab at the mod team. That's just me. How is that? That's me sharing my feelings. How is that? I don't understand. Yes, I wasn't jabbing at the mod team at all. I was not saying, I didn't say anything about the mod team. I just said, I thought it was kind of dumb that it was removed, but I understand it.
Attempts at empathy. He states that the mods were extremely unprofessional, but that it's understandable because they're just a group of volunteers. He also calls them
Yeah, and they've admitted that. They've apologized to me in public in private for being unprofessional.
friendly with him. Let me remind you that they posted a report about probabilities, and that this was his response. Needless.
So, this is my response to their document. This is my response to their video. And again, I was being an asshole. People have said before, it reads like a Trump tweet, and it totally does. Like, total BS. My 1.16 run was rejected after research due to it being too unlikely to verify. A video was made by a head mod and YouTuber, Geosquare, using my name and clickbaiting, cheating speedrunning in order to get easy views. Definitely a response soon. Total BS. And again, me and Geosquare are on good terms now.
This was his response. Doesn't come across as giving a shit about the moderators at all.
I'll be honest, I didn't. I'll be honest. At that point, I did not. That was shitty of me, but I didn't. I cared more about the fact that I felt like at the time I was being slandered and, drugged through the mud for no reason. And so I cared more about myself than I did about a mod team that I thought was slandering me and that I thought was acting in bad faith.
And the situation was summed up really well on Reddit. Dream acknowledges that he dragged the moderators through the mud and was an asshole to them, and claims to be apologetic. Yet despite the fact that his fan base has been actively shitting on anyone stating that he cheated, including myself, for the past 6 months, Dream only chose to come clean now, after moderators...
These people, I feel like, just like, they love cherry picking like evidence. Like, he shows this screenshot, which is one random screenshot. Dream did not cheat. Apologize. Like, showing like how toxic this person's so toxic. Dream did not cheat. Apologize. And then a reply with 7 likes, and this guy didn't even like his own tweet. He doesn't even have, not his own tweet, his own comment. He has no likes. And then this guy with 5 likes, Dream cheated. Check out 7 likes. Keep being ignorant. Oh, this guy said keep being ignorant. Okay, so he's arguing back and forth.
For the past 6 months, Dream only chose to come clean now, after moderators rejected more of his runs.
That's not even true.
His fan base to stop sending hate to those who have called him out, after he weaponized them against those people, and then idly stood by for the past 6 months as they hurled abuse upon others in attempts to defend his supposed innocence. Dream claims he never told the truth sooner because he figured the community had been through enough.
So, again, like, just the whole way he puts it is like it's just so misleading. Like, I don't even understand. I feel like I don't know, this is one of the most misleading videos that most of the videos that are on this topic are just the exact same way, but it's extremely misleading. Like, he says that I didn't tell the truth earlier. No, I didn't lie. And yes, it's been 2.5 months or however long since I realized, and I should have said something earlier. I'm sorry for that. I should have said something earlier. To say
drama, but an apology such as this.
So basically, just to say what I was saying, he said in this case, like, oh, he for 6 months let people attack people over him lying. It's like, well, no, I didn't lie. I didn't let anybody attack anybody. And the second that I realized anything was wrong, I removed my response video and I went on live stream and said, I'm done talking about it. I don't care if people think that I cheat. I'm done with it. I want to move on from it.
Which deflects blame, attempts to build sympathy for himself, and tries to convince his...
It's like, anything that you do nowadays as a content creator that is sharing your feelings is an attempt to gain sympathy.
His community to move on immediately after more of his runs are rejected for cheating. Only
research and realize that's just a lie.
Serves to create more drama. In my opinion, his motive for making the apology was the same as before, to baby rage because his runs got rejected. It doesn't come across as sincere. I think it demonstrates a pattern of lying, and I don't think he deserves your sympathy. At the end of the day, I'm just glad I can meme about everything without getting contradicted by Dream Stan.
Well, I guess he can't, because like half the stuff he said in this was just completely false. But, you know, whatever, to each their own. Fair enough, whatever. People are can be stupid, whatever. Oh well, I think that's pretty much
But
the end.
still, I really don't get it. He's a great player, and just like Cotton, people would respect him more if he were just honest.
It's like, unless you're saying the worst thing possible, then you're being dishonest. Like, even if I was to come out and be like, yes, I'm a manipulative, horrible person. I did this, blah, 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 like all this stuff. Some guy would make a video and be like, Dream is a liar. Like, it's like, there's no winning no matter what you do. So either way, there's my reaction to that video. I think it's kind of